Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome to the family. If you're old here, so sorry, it's been a minute. Life has been really hectic from September till now. We've moved twice technically, from our apartment to my parents' sunroom, from my parents' sunroom up to a bedroom, and then we get married in 5 months. There's just a ton going on, so I've been a little behind and I apologize, but I'm here, I'm back in full force, and I wanted to bring you my current beauty favorites today. I did a fun little makeup look today. I did a little sugar plum fairy glitter, you know, on the face, and I was like, well, my makeup's done and it's a monsoon of a blizzard of snow outside, and I have a little red wine. So yeah, I'm just really excited to film. But I have a lot of current beauty favorites over the past couple of months that I've been trying, that I've been absolutely in love with. I want to share them with you guys. I think you'll really like them. Everything from skincare, lip care, makeup products. Got a couple brushes. Yeah, I got some good stuff for you guys. This is my background for now. Deal with it. It's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. But yeah, this is what's going to be for a couple months until we get our home. And I look down here because Brandon's sitting right there on the ground playing a game on his phone and drinking with me, because we just can't get enough of each other, so we have to hang out with each other all the time. You hear him slurping his beer in the background? Anywho, so welcome. Hi. I hope you guys are doing well. I just filled you in on a little quick but if you want like details about like what's really been going down, let me know. I can give you a life update. Maybe I'll just do a life update anyways. Who knows, but I really want to come back full force and give you guys a lot, because I realized once I wasn't doing social media how much I really missed social media, so I just want it. I want it back, and I want it now. Okay, so I'm going to put my wine down for a minute so I can actually expose some products to you guys. Thank you. Alright. Let's get started. Okay, so my first two products are from the same skincare brand, so I figured I'd introduce them first together. But the first one is the Derma Vitamin C Micellar Cleansing Water with probiotics and rooibos. This stuff is wonderful. This is my second bottle. It's brand new because I just ran out of my first, and I was like, I want this again. Like, I would use it again. And then the second product is the Illuminating Rosehip and Cranberry Face Oil. This stuff right now, with how dry and gross the weather has been and just like the wind hitting your face, it's really been a lifesaver. And it's actually really great to mix with foundations. You can press some of it into your skin at night after you've done a face mask or a peel. You can mix it in with your moisturizer. You can do a lot with it, which I think is what's really nice, is it's versatile. And it just says this deeply hydrating face oil is enriched with pure plant botanicals, essential oils, antioxidants, and fatty acids to promote luminous, healthy looking skin. And it does. Like, I feel like my skin feels really healthy and glowing, even if I'm getting the dry patches from the winter. It's awesome, and it's super affordable, which I also love. I think the price point is under $20, I want to say, for a full ounce. You get a full ounce of oil in there. So that's a really good price. I think that's a really good alternative to some of the really expensive oils. I'm madly in love with the Drunk Elephant Marula. Marula. Extra Virgin Marula. This is why I don't drink on camera. Do you hear me? The Drunk Elephant Extra Virgin Marula Oil that retails for like $60 something, and I think that retails for less than $20, so it's a great alternative. I was sent it, so I'm like, let's try it out, and I've been loving it so far. I'll probably end up buying a second bottle of that as well. And then just to talk and touch on this one I love using after I wash my face to kind of give a little bit of a glow back. You know, that vitamin C does that light and bright and tight, and it really just helps give your skin that energy back to it. And I love using it in the morning in replacement with like roughly washing my face with my Clarisonic and my Peter Thomas Roth, because that can be a really harsh cleanser in the winter. So this is a nice gentle alternative. Put on a cotton swab, you know, just do the face and then actually press the oil in and then do a moisturizer, and the combo has been working wonders for the winter. I will find that my nose is a little dry still, so you can actually just take another drop of that and just press it in. But for the most part, it's been wonderful. I can't say a bad thing about either. And this also works really well to help take makeup off. But I find that I use it after I've already used a makeup wipe. So I'll use a makeup wipe and then I'll put this on a cotton swab. Helps take the rest of the debris off your face. And it just leaves it refreshed. Doesn't leave it tight or stripped of anything, so that's good. So way to go Derma E for giving me 2 awesome products that I've been loving. Okay, one more skincare product, and this stuff, guys, I was introduced to this on a whim at a Gen Beauty event at the end of September. I've only used it a few times because I find with my skin it can be sensitive sometimes, so I don't do peels all that often. But I have used this probably 4 times now, so for a solid month. So I figure I could add it into a beauty favorites, right? But it is the Bio Peel Advanced Treatment Gauze Peeling Lemon pads, I guess you'd call it. But it's by Neogen Dermalogy. Neogen Dermalogy. Neogen-Dermalogy. So Neogen Dermalogy. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's definitely some kick-ass Korean skincare. This stuff is incredible. Oh my god. And it really doesn't smell bad. And you just take like a little gauzy pad out, and there's a little slip in there for you to use like 3 fingers like a mitten, and you go up and outward on your face after you've washed your face. You'll feel it tingle a little bit. You definitely feel it really, really working. You wash it off with warm water, and then you go about your daily skin treatment. I do it at night, and I wake up the next morning, and my skin is so fresh and new, I can hardly stand it. It's wonderful. But look how many you get. I think you get 30 in here. I don't remember, but it says to use, it's gentle yet effective. It says you can use it as often as you need, but I go once a week just to really slough the week off and then start with a fresh face. Because I feel like if you do it too often, that may not be good, because then your skin can really get, I don't know, raw almost, you know? You don't want to do too much. Yeah. It's incredible. I don't know what else to say about it. But I've been trying to stay away from, just for the winter months anyways, a lot of like clay masks that I have to find that I really have to press and pull on my face to get the product off afterwards with a washcloth, because it just makes my skin feel worse. It doesn't actually help as much as I'd like it to. It can help purge and like pull stuff out of my skin, but I'm trying new stuff, and I'm finding out new things that I love, and this is definitely one of them. So that's the Neogen Dermalogy, developed by Neogen Labs. Biopeels. Lemon. There's other flavors too, or scents, that I think do some other things. I have not tried those yet, but so far, lemon's been good for me. Okay, next up is a product that I got sent from my favorite one and only PR package company. I love them, but it's from Makeup Geek, okay? And they came out with like their Flawless Fantasy collection, or Flawlessly Ever After, I should call it, couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and they came out with these palettes, and they sent me the palettes, and I was really excited to try the 2 palettes that are for my skin tone and deeper skin tones. They are the Ebony Empress, and then the other one, which I'm going to have trouble showing you because the highlighter already fell out, but the Bronze Baroness one. But just one of these. Look at these, guys. I'm wearing this one on my face today. Highlight, contour, 2 blushes, okay? So I have the highlight on today, which this one is called Glimmer. And then I have on just a little bit of contour powder. Okay, that one's Forbidden. And then I have on this like more neutral blush today. That one's really hot pink, which I want to do with like a fun candy pink lip for the holidays. But yeah, so those are Seduction and Devoted. So this is Devoted, and that's Devoted and Seduction. Okay, yeah, gorgeous. But just, I'll do a little swatchy for you. That's the highlight, okay? And we'll do it on my hand. Just beautiful. That fresh, flawless glow. No glitter chunks. Just the really good, healthy foundation glow. It's good. Creamy, soft. If you've tried their highlighters before, they're wonderful. I love the Makeup Geek highlighters. But this formula is even more buttery than the formula from her original ones. The contour powder is great. It's actually a little deeper than what I'd normally go with, because I'm pale at the moment, but I actually was okay. You know, I picked it up and then I blended some banana powder in, cut it, I was good to go. The other one I really want to show you because it's so pretty, but my cat jumped up on my dresser, my parents' cat, and this was on there and it flew off and I thought it was fine, and then I opened it and the whole highlighter chunk was on the mirror, and I was like, I'm doomed. There's no way I'm getting it back. And I actually was able to put it, I think I'm good, was able to put it back in complete, but pack it down. So I gotta put some rubbing alcohol on it and dry it up. So this is the Ebony one. Ebony Empress? Bronze Baroness. Ebony Empress was the deeper one. So this is the second to deepest one. Highlighter, bronzer, the 2 blushes. The blushes are a little pale for my liking for my skin tone. because I would technically be this one. I mean, you could probably hardly even see them on my fingers. But they probably give a good fresh flush to the face. I will show you this highlighter. We'll do it on this finger. And this highlighter is champagne realness, right? We'll do it right next to this one. We'll do it right here. Oh, that is correct. Yeah. Yeah. So I've used that highlighter a few times now. I just used the golden one the first time today, but I think they're both stunning. So yeah, so if you can get your hands on those, great price point. You get 4 packs in there. I think they'll be good for traveling as long as you wrap it in a washcloth, which I've learned. But you get your highlighter, your bronzer, and 2 blushes. Bring an eyeshadow palette or whatever else. So it's good for travel, but it's compact. And you get a lot of bang for your buck with Makeup Geek. As always, I'm a huge supporter of their products, cruelty-free, amazing. You know how I feel about Makeup Geek. But yeah, I'm wearing it today and I think it looks good. I'm also wearing one of her like metallic lip glosses today and I'm impressed. I like it. And I look good. Anyways, yeah, so there's those 2 products. I'm just gonna sneak over here. Ugh. This shape is a little, now that I keep looking at it. Forget about the shape. I have a very dirty mind today. So this is actually almost out, and that's really frustrating for me now that I'm looking at it. But this is the Tarte Miraculous Maracuja Setting Spray. I don't know why all the products I've been talking about are ridiculous tongue twisters today while I'm drinking wine. But I did really good on that one. So yeah, it's the Maracuja Makeup Setting Spray. So it's their Miraculous Maracuja Makeup Setting Spray. Tarte has a really cool oil, facial oil. It comes in a roller ball, comes in like a big jar. It's called Maracuja oil. They infuse it into a lot of their products. It is wonderful, so amazing for the skin, all natural, just good botanicals, you know? But my friend interned at Tarte and got me a ton of stuff, and she was like, try this. And I was like, okay. And it's incredible. It's absolutely wonderful. I don't know if you can see, but it's almost out. Really good fine mist, but keeps my skin looking glowing. Now that I'm 27, so sad. Now that I'm 27, I just, you know, you want to make sure that you still look lustrous in 21. But I always look older than I am. Everyone thinks I'm like 40. It's the strangest thing. Anywho, whatever. But yeah, so this has really kept my skin hydrating, even if I'm wearing more of like a matte finish to my face, or I'm finding that I set with a lot of powder under my eyes and whatnot. I spray this on. It just brings a really good, healthy luminosity back to my face, which I absolutely adore. So, yeah, go out and buy this. You will not regret it. I don't know the price point. I will list it down below, but it's wonderful. I can't say enough good things about how much hydration and luster it's brought back to my makeup after I'm done with it. Alright, what do I have next? Oh, I wear it every day. So I wonder, I think I talked about this in a Sephora haul back over the spring, but now that I've used it for like half a year, I can really just attest to how wonderful this is. This is the Becca Sunlit bronzers that came out. This is an Ipanema Sun, which is the second deepest. Just the most beautiful, neutral, terracotta, stunning bronzer. Not too much of like a shimmer or a glitter in it, which I love. It's not matte either though. It's just healthy luster, which I think is really good. It's expensive. I'm not gonna lie. It is very expensive. Makeup Geek actually came out with bronzers over this summer, and the second one in Tawny is a perfect dupe for this. Absolutely wonderful. But yeah, I think this goes a long way. It looks like I keep looking at it. It looks like I barely even touched it. There's a piece of my hair in there though. Yeah, this stuff's really good. But yeah, I can't say enough good things. I think they have a really good range of bronzers. If you go on Sephora.com, you can see that. I am the second to darkest one though, so my really, you know, beautiful ebony cocoa girls, it might not work. But I find as far as bronzer goes for women of deeper skin tones, you actually want to do the opposite and highlight more. And then this will make an illusion of a contour, so you may not even need bronzer because your skin's lustrous and doing the damn thing already, you know? But yeah, I love this stuff. So this is the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Ipanema Sun. I find that I haven't been contouring as much lately. Now that it's the winter and you want more of that smoky eye whatnot, I contour a little bit more. But over the summer, I would just throw this on and I would not contour at all. And it was just so perfect for my face and my skin. I adored it. Wine me. Let me get a sip. We'll sip. We'll do it like fancy people with my dollar store glass. Ready?
Oh, that's fancy.
Oh, it's fancy.
Oh.
It's the first time I've ever drank on camera, and I don't know if it's like inappropriate or not, but I'm a consenting adult. I had a long day. Okay, so next, needs no introduction. I've been using this off camera very often, and I mean very often. I brought it with me to New York for my birthday and Gen Beauty weekend. I use it all the time. I've only actually swatched and posted about it once, which is so crazy, but it's just one of those things where I didn't realize how much I was just like, oh, I'll use this until I was using it. But it's the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe, and I've been loving it. I have the OG palette, okay? I ordered it like the day it came out. I know it's like a different plastic like container now or something at Ulta, but I have the OG palette, okay? It's dirty. My fingers have gotten it all dirty. I'm proud of it. When you open it, I have the OG postcard that I had to tape right up here because, well, they didn't have a list of anything, and it looks like I've barely touched it, but I've used this palette so much. I can't even begin to tell you. It's just great. It's great. This is probably one of my favorites, the smoky but natural color right here. I'll give you some. I'm sure we've all seen a billion swatches of this by now, but look how beautiful. And then I love, love, love this, like, what is this one? Firework up here. Baby, you're a firework. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just really good. And I'm really loving this jade, like, lagoony green down here. It's called Diva. I love that. I don't know though, the whole palette's really well done. I love the browns in my crease. They work really well in my crease. Great highlighting shades. Like, there's just, I can say no negative. Like, look at that. Woo! About this palette. I think the pigment is really beautiful, and I think the range is really well. I was actually going through a bunch of my makeup the other day, and I just happened to come across like her original palette with Morphe, and I was like, wow, how far she's come. There's just some quick swatches. Like, look how pigmented. One swipe, no primer, no brush, like just really pigmented. But yeah, like how far she's come, because the first palette was really nice too. And yeah, the actual texture was nice and whatnot, but like the formula and the texture of these, like she outdid herself. And I'm an avid follower of Jaclyn Hill. She was probably one of the main reasons I wanted to start YouTube so long ago. So not only did I buy it for that, but like I follow her on Snapchat. I follow her story about how she was really proud of going through the whole process of making the palette, and it just makes you, you know, proud. So yeah, but the colors are just great. This is a fun little combo that maybe I should do sometime. But yeah, I just didn't realize how often I was just using it all the time. So it's like just one of those go-to palettes that's got the brights, it's got the darks, it's got the mattes, it's got the neutrals. Like, it has everything in it, and I really have been utilizing it a lot. Not that I haven't used other things or tried other things, but it's definitely been a palette like that's been a go-to. And I'm okay with running it into the ground now because it's not limited edition and you can go to Ulta and get it now. So that makes me feel even better about it. So yeah, if you haven't gotten it, I actually really recommend it. I don't understand why people were complaining about the price point. People were like, oh, for Morphe, it should be cheaper. But here's my thing, Bobo. You will spend $55 on a naked palette from Urban Decay, not complain twice. And Urban Decay's makeup was probably made by L'Oreal, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's manufactured by L'Oreal. And you can really go get those eyeshadows at your local drugstore for next to nothing. So I think price-wise, for how many shadows you get, for the quality, and it's in collaboration with a YouTuber beauty influencer, I thought it was great. I thought it couldn't be beat. So yeah, this is not a paid sponsorship. Oh my god, so many products. Okay, I want to talk about two brushes. While I'm here, I've got my two brushes. The first one is Artis brush. I actually met them at Gen Beauty, talked to them. I did an over the phone, like FaceTime meeting with one of their reps, and they sent over the Brushcraft brushes for me to try, just to like get used to all the Artis brushes and what they have to offer. This is the Oval 6. So this is the one size smaller than the Oval 8, which is the really popular foundation brush. They sent the Oval 6 to see how well I'd like to utilize this on my face as opposed to something huge on my face. And I actually really love this brush. And I can use it for foundation, primer, foundation, and concealer. And I've been using it like every day. I kid you not, like every day. It's really good. Like, I get it. I remember when the hype came out about it, like, what, a couple years ago? No, like a year ago. And everyone had the handheld one, and what's this toothbrush, makeup brush, and whatnot. And then I got my hands on it. I was like, I totally get what everyone's talking about. This brush is freaking awesome. And the bristles and just how many are in there are so wonderful. So yeah, thank you guys for sending these over. They're amazing, and I can't get enough. There's another one they sent me 4, and it's like this really thin one that I want to do like a smoky like liner wing with it. I think that'll be really pretty. But if you haven't tried these yet, the nice thing about the Brushcraft brushes is that they are a far more affordable price than the original ones with the silver handles. And they're really lightweight. They're great. I had to get used to holding it this way as opposed to like, I don't know, just the way you hold it was a little difficult. Okay. Yeah, Oval 6 Brushcraft by Artis. My next brush, some of my favorite brushes, my favorite brand, Makeup Forever. This brush is the wavy, the number has come off, 144. I love this for everything really, highlighter, concealer, but I really love it. After I put on my cream concealer, I will take this and I'll actually like feather out the concealer under my eyes, and then I'll take my beauty blender and dab and blend it out. The way this has been feathering out, the way this has been feathering out my concealer and just sitting into my face has been glorious. I cannot get enough of it. It is expensive. It's expensive. All their brushes are expensive, but I think sometimes the more expensive brush is worth it for the quality. So yeah, and I love using this on all my clients. My brides, everybody, they love it too. So this is the Wavy 144, but I'm really recommending it for helping to blend out concealer and with that highlight. So yeah, love you. I want to talk about my favorite lip. I have 3 lip products actually, but I want to talk about my favorite lip combo at the moment, and it is the MAC Creamsheen Pillowtalk lipstick, and then the, oh my god, I got stuff all over my sweatpants, do you see that? And then it's the Desi times Katy Dose of Colors lip gloss in Over the Top. This combo is like my go-to nude lip at the moment. I'm going to do both so you can see both. But it's just one of my favorite nude lipsticks to begin with. I love how creamy it is. It's from MAC, but then I started putting this gloss over top, and I was like reborn a little bit, you know? When you get like reborn when you have some makeup that you really love. Look at that combo. And just think about it like on my skin tone with like a smoky eye and some big lashes. Like just envision it with me. Like envision it with me, because it's good. But look how pretty. Flawless. Absolutely gorgeous. I adore the smell. Adore the smell of the Dose of Colors gloss. It just brings me back to my childhood. And I didn't think I was going to like the glitter, because I was like, wow, who wants like chunky gold glitter on their face? But what it really does is just pull out this like warmth and golden tone in your lips. I don't know. It just works. It just works really well. But yeah, so that combo lately, I've not been able to get enough of. I wear it all the time. Even if I just have like a really fresh face, just some mascara on, I throw this lip on and it just like brings my look to the next level. But the combo is what does it. This by itself or that lipstick by itself isn't doing it for me right now. I have to have both. I have to have the baby making process for it to be like there, you know, like just make the baby. Make the baby together. Yeah, so both really good price points. I know this was limited edition, but Dose of Colors kept some of their stuff around online, so you know you're going to have to check about that. But the MAC Pillowtalk Creamsheen you can get anytime, which is also gorgeous nude by itself anyway, so do what you gotta do. And love it. But I love it. Here it is one more time in case you didn't see it the 4 times I showed it before. Oh yeah. Okay, my last 3 products already. I feel like this is flying by. Anyways, it is the Cover FX Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation. Oh my god. But I have like a combo thing that I do with it, which I absolutely love. I use this first, and then I use my Hourglass Vanishing Stick Foundation in conjunction with it wherever I need to like cover up, and the combo is perfect. I love combining, cocktailing, the whole 9. I actually got this at Generation Beauty as well. Oh my god. But yeah, I have used other Cover FX products. I love the custom cover drops. I think they're amazing, but this has been so wonderful because it's oil free. I get very combination bad skin, so this has just been utterly wonderful for me. I'm in the color G60, so I did golden 60. I usually can be neutral to golden, so that's good, but stuff's wonderful. I actually really liked it. It is a little bit expensive, price point wise, but yeah. So if you want really clean, good foundation, Cover FX is probably in my top 3 that I would suggest to you. There's nothing in here. It's so wonderful. And I met the guy who made Cover FX. He also helped found, he's like the original chemist for MAC Cosmetics. Like, it's insane. His story was so interesting and cool to hear. But yeah, he was talking about the importance of trying to do really good foundation, incorporating that skincare, you know, element into it, which actually gets really difficult with foundations. But then we got to be up there with him, like they had us go on stage with him and create our own foundations. And he used 3 products. 3 to make this foundation. That's it. There's like nothing in this. And look at me. But yeah, I really do stand by this foundation. I've been having a good time with it. As far as coverage goes, I would say it's medium to full. I actually put just a little on my hand, pick it up, dabby do, and I'm good to go. Like, it doesn't take long at all. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, but I really love the combination of just dabbing it around and then, you know, brushing it out with this brush, of course, bringing it full circle. And then after that, I will look and see if there's just any spots that need that little bit of extra coverage, and I'll go just with a wipe of the Vanishing Stick Foundation, and I'm good to go. Like, I'm good to go. So that has been a really good saving grace, especially for my oily nose at times, which is now dry because of the winter, but it's just good all around. I think all year round it works. And yeah, you can get it in your neutral tones, your cooler tones, your golden tones. Like, the amount of colors they have for skin tones is wonderful. So that's always a plus. Last 2 products. This one I love. It's just a good product. It's just a good product. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Lip Booster. It looks like this. It kind of just looks like chapstick meets lip gloss, I guess. I don't know. I always put it on under my chapsticks I always put it on under my lipsticks in lieu of chapstick, like while I'm getting ready and doing my makeup, and it just really hydrates my lips. I didn't think Makeup Forever would be the one to come out with this, but it's almost got like a serum type of thing to it. I actually think it says that on the bottom. It's tiny letters. Lip serum. It does. Okay, yeah. So, but it does. You can just tell that it's got almost like those skincare botanical qualities to it, those benefits. Because when you put it on your lips and by the time you get to your lips as the last stage of your makeup, you're like, okay, totally get this. It's amazing. Completely hydrates my lips. It's just a good little product to have. I was like, yeah, I'll try it. Like, you know, you know, what's the difference? I have chapstick and whatnot. And then I tried that and I like would never go back to putting chapstick on under my lipstick, because that really does the job. It's just been great. So yeah, that is, if you want to spend the money, because of course it's like my other chapstick that I get from Fresh, or my lip balm that I get from Fresh. It's expensive. The price point is expensive. I'm touching myself all over the place. Stop itching. Yeah, so it's expensive, but it's definitely worth it. So if you're willing to spend on it, it works really well. I've had this specific one for 5 months at this point, 5 or 6. Like, I feel like I've had it for a pretty good amount of time. So it lasts, because you just literally take it out of the tube, you put it on, and you're done. You don't have to keep dipping or reusing it. Like, it's very rich, and a little bit goes a long way. So I think it's worth it. I always say that. Like, if you find you're using a product and you're using it for quite a bit of time, price probably weighs out. So yeah, last product. I have to show you the box because it's on my eyes, but it is the Eylure Exaggerate number 143 lash, a luxuriant double layered lash for a short but full finish. And it is. I wore these when I got engaged. No, I didn't. It's not what I meant. I wore these oh my god. I wore these in my engagement photos. That is what I meant. And I thought they looked great. They just have that like natural but full finish, you know? I mean, you know I love me like a big, obnoxious eyelash. But I find that like I wore these to like a holiday party. I'm wearing them on camera right now for you. I wore them in my engagement photos. They've been great, and they're like $7. So like I really couldn't pass that up. But yeah, I think they're freaking awesome. I will say if you go to cut them to try and fit your eye a little bit, be careful where you cut, because they poke just a little bit. I mean, you can tell that they're not like $30 mink lashes, okay, but like for the price point, I've been using them all the time. You get, you know, quite a bit of uses out of them. What are you doing? Anyways, you get a lot of bang for your buck with these, I find. So I've just been using a ton of pairs. Also met the brand rep for Eylure. She is so sweet, so cool, and gave me a really good amount of the different collaborator eyelashes to try. So I will let you know how those are as well, because I just keep using the same pair. But now that I have more pairs, I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. If you hear me saying a lot that I meet the brand reps, I go to Generation Beauty and just network and talk to people far more than I go for the product. I want to talk to brands. I communicate really well with people. That's like my strong point. So yeah, I go there just to really talk to people, and then you meet these brand reps and they're like, hey, try this out. We want you to see how you love this product, whatever. And that's how I get hooked up with this stuff. I'm not some like super famous glamazon or anything. I do it because I love to connect with the people and learn what's being made and what's being done and all of that. So yeah, I think that's where you find out, say, I met the so-and-so. I mean, yeah, and I think it's good to, you know, to figure out connections for PR because makeup gets expensive. So it's very helpful to find brands that want to work with smaller channels, us micro-influencers, just to be like, hey, try this out. We want your opinion. So yeah, it's tit for tat, you know? Anyways, that completes it. That is everything that I've been loving lately. I feel like there's more somewhere in the abyss of stuff, but we've been moving so much that I just have no idea where everything is at the moment. But yeah, I hope that I showed you a good amount of different stuff to try. And if you get your hands on anything, please let me know in the comments down below. A couple of these things I did like, maybe just one. I don't know. If I did any full reviews on anything or any other videos that I think you guys should check out in tandem with this, those will be listed down below too. And just stay connected with me. Let me know how you're feeling. And I just hope you guys are enjoying your night. Happy hump day. And I will talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye.